everybody. Welcome to BerCrew Studios. This will be a Twitch/YouTube series. I'm your host Nemes with BerCrew, and today we are going to go ahead and do one more desert before we kick into the ice planet. So let's get started. Bum 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 bum. All right. Our intrepid explorers arrive on what looks like Mars, but isn't. Alright, it's been a while since I've started a new one on the desert planet. I've been putzing around with the ice planet a little bit. So we get 3 workers, 2 bio, an engineer, medic, carrier bot, and constructor bot. Take a quick look around, and we're kind of not in the best of areas, honestly, to build. So let's start with our O2. We'll do right here. We're also going to need a solar panel. We are going to need a power collector. Actually, let's do the water extractor first. We will need a power collector so that we don't have major power issues the first evening. We will need an airlock. We are already getting some fun meteor stuff happening here. That's good times. Alright, we'll go ahead and get all this stuff fired up. Good grief. Did they change the amount of meteors? Because this seems kind of crazy. Like, there's been 3 or 4 meteors all in one little area here in a very short time period. I know they did make some changes to the planets in the recent patch, but I didn't think it was that nutty. Alright, so we're getting the power collector and the connector up. That's excellent. The next thing we're going to want is the canteen so we can eat. I'm going to make it a big canteen. Might regret that later. And then I'm also going to put up a wind turbine just to be on the safe side. Bum 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 bum. I can't do that. Alright, we got oxygen in there. Yes, we do. Alright, so the canteen will go up here shortly. I'm going to keep it on a little bit slow, I'll do 2 speed, just until I get some stuff up and running here. So, yes, I know how oxygen works. Thank you so much. Very helpful. Alright, canteen's almost up. Let's lower back down to 1. And hopefully constructor bot will get the turbine up, and then we should be okay on power for at least a little while. Alright. We are going to need water, a table, and a meal maker. We'll also want a screen so people aren't stupid depressed. Right there. Somehow we're out of oxygen. Oh, it's because we just built that. Bum bum bum. So we can recycle this at any point. Should be okay on oxygen here shortly. Just takes a second for it to even out. Alright, now the next major structure we're gonna want. We're gonna want a mine. Let's do that. We're gonna want a dome. Let's go ahead and recycle this guy. We're going to want a dorm. And a dorm is a stub structure, so I'm going to stick that right about here. Connect that. And then we're going to want a sick bay. Is a sick bay a stub structure? It is. So let's not build that first. Let's do a biodome first. Do a nice sized biodome. The layout here is a little wonky, I get that. We'll get some more sane stuff going in the future here. We'll do the sick bay right up here. Just trying to maximize space. Because I'm going to try to put everything in the middle and then the grid stuff will be on the edges. I'm going to have to expand this way with all the structures because it's really the only way to expand. Alright, so we got our full bat ready to roll. So let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. Once this is done, we can build our beds. People are probably getting a little tired. It happens. Alright, so slow things down. Put 2 beds in for now, 2 bunks. Gives us 4 people worth of sleeping. Then we're going to need to get the food production going. And we'll get the bed up here shortly as well. Alright. It's probably my least favorite starting shape of any of the bases I've done so far, but kind of a weird starting spot. Alright, let's go ahead and put in tomato, rice, potato, onion, and 2 med plants. That's way too much for right now, but being smart's overrated. Alright, next thing we're going to want a processing facility. So let's do that. Processing plant. Build that kind of this way. A little smaller than I'd like for a processing facility, but at this point in the game, nah, it is what it is. Alright. Meal maker's up. Not that we're making any vegetables just yet, but we're getting there. Speed things up a little bit. Somebody's thirsty. We have a water fountain. Go drink. I know I've kind of screwed them over with this little making them walk around there. Probably should go ahead and get the storage facility up and running here. Where do I want to put the storage facility? Maybe right here? Yeah, sure. We'll do that for now. And then I'm going to need the lab and the factory up pretty quickly. How's the battery doing? Battery's doing pretty good. We'll want another battery here very quickly though. Let's do that before I forget. And then we'll go ahead and let them build a bunch of stuff. We should have food going. We got the other bed up. Moving right along. The only thing I didn't consider is I probably didn't actually leave room for a landing pad over here. So we may have to go with another airlock for the landing pad. Survival reached. 1 day after landing, you're not dead. That's quite an achievement. Oh, good grief. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so we are running low on materials, so getting this processing plant up is imperative. So yes, build dust connection so I can slow things down. Alright, I need one of you and one of you. Alright. I don't have any starts done yet, but hopefully that will start to be producing, start producing very quickly here. We'll go ahead and speed things up and let the storage facility finish. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah. Alright, storage facility is up. Okay. So we are out of biostarch, which really limits what we can do. So we really need this stuff to start paying off soon. Not that I can build those because I don't have any. I don't have any. Not thinking well. Straight well either. Self-sufficiency reached. You now can sustain a colony. Yeah, we'll see. Still early, buddy. Don't tell me I can sustain squat yet. Okie dokie. Alright, so they're moving some stuff in from outside. That'll help the travel times at least a little bit. I mean, I'll probably want to get another airlock maybe over here. Could put the landing pad over in that direction. Oh, I'm out of water. Oh, that's bad. Alright, so let's get a water tank up. My water production is down significantly. This could be a problem. What else is consuming water? The oxygen generator, but is that it? That's the only thing? Alright, now we're making more than we need. Let's turn this back on. I'll get another actual extractor here shortly, but in fact we have enough metal. Let's go ahead and do that. A little bit of redundancy. Alright. I just used a lot of the last of the metal that we have, so I'm gonna need to get these ore producing now. Let's turn this back on. Alright. Alright, we got lots of water now. Good, good, good. Power storage is pretty decent. Because so one of the things I was messing with the middle planet, the class F, I think it is, the ice, and solar collectors, because of the thick atmosphere, I think is what it was. The large solar panel like does 25 energy on that one, and so the power equation is very different on the other planet. And the first time I played through on one of those, which I think I have live streamed and stored here on Twitch and YouTube, you can see a spectacular failure because of it. We'll be archiving all of this footage on YouTube, and we'll probably go ahead and chop it into episodes. This time around, I will probably not just. I'll probably try to. Chop the recording up rather than using an export. Last PlanetBase series that I ran, it just chopped into 15-minute increments, so it was a little abrupt transitionally, and I will not